In this video, you will learn how to solve questions that appeared in the General Mathematics Paper 2 of the 2023 National Examination Council SSCE examination. They are given 2 hours 30 minutes to solve 10 questions out of these questions, which are divided into part 1 and part 2. So in each video, we'll be solving each of these questions. Don't forget to check the description section for a full playlist of all the solutions in parts. So let's get started with question number 1. Question number 1 says, P varies directly as the square root of Q and inversely as the cube of Z. When P is equal to 5 and Q equal to 3 and Z equal to 1, find I, the relationship between P, Q, and Z, and II, Z, when P is equal to 3 and Q is equal to 5. Now, what is the relationship we'll consider here? We're going to consider directly and inverse variation. Now, when we say something is directly proportional, we can say P is directly proportional to Q square, because as Q square increases, P also increases, and as P increases, Q square will also do what? Increase. And as this decreases, this will also decrease. And the question says both of them are inversely proportional to the cube of Z. So this is inversely proportional to the cube of Z. So what does this tell us? As Z increases, P will do what? Decrease. And that is what inverse proportional is. And as P increases, Z will do what? Decrease. So this is exactly the proportionality of the question we are given. Now from this question, we are told that P is equal to what? We are told that P is equal to 5. We're also told that our Q is equal to 3, and we are told that our Z is equal to 1. So we are asked to find what? I, the relationship between P, Q, and Z. To find the relationship between P, Q, and Z, what we need to do is to remove the reciprocal sign. So if we remove the reciprocal sign, we replace it with a constant, and that is constant K, Q square divided by ZQ. Great. Now, having done that, we are going to find the value of K since P, Q, and Z are given to us. Let's substitute the value of P, Q, and Z into that expression. P is 5, right? So P is 5. 5 is equal to Z multiplied by 3 square, and this is divided by 1Q. So what would that expression give us? That expression will give us 5 will be equal to 3 square is what? 9 multiplied by K is 9K divided by 1. So since equality sign is holding the two, the left and the right hand side, we are going to cross multiply. So if we do, 5 is going to multiply 1, and so we'll have 9K to be equal to 5. To get the value of K, we'll divide both sides by 9. So let's divide both sides by 9. 9 will clear 9, and then the value of K will be equal to 5 divided by 9. So what does that tell us? That tells us that the relationship holding these three quantities is P equal to 5 divided by 9, which is 5Q square divided by 9Z what? Q. Now these have answered question I, which is what? The relationship holding P, Q, and what? And Z. Now, what is the next question? The next question says we should find the value of Z when P is equal to 3 and Q is equal to 5. Now, the good thing about getting the relationship between these three parameters is that we can use that relationship to find the value of what? Of z, which is given to us. Remember, we are told that our p is equal to 3 and our q is equal to 5. And we are asked to find the value of what? Of z. Now, from that relationship given to us, we are going to use the relationship holding p, q, and z. And what is the relationship holding them? We have the relationship as p equal to 5q squared divided by 9zq. So, to easily solve this, we are going to make z cubed the subject of the formula. And to make z cubed the subject of the formula, what we need to do is to multiply both sides by 9z cubed. So, if we multiply both sides by 9z cubed, we're going to have 9pz cubed to be equal to 5q squared divided by 9z cubed multiplied by 9z cubed. So if we simplify that, you find out that the 9z cubed will clear 9z cubed and we'll be left with 5q squared on the right hand side, and we have our 9pz cubed. So what do we do here? The next thing we'll do here is to divide both sides by 9p. So let's divide both sides by 9p in order to isolate the value of z. So if we divide here by 9p, we divide here by 9p. 9p will clear 9p and we'll be left with what? Z to the power of 3 equal to 5q squared divided by 9p. Great. So we are going to find the value of z. That's what we are asked to look for. To clear the cube that is with z, we are going to cube root what? Both sides. So if we cube root both sides, we are going to find out that this other side will also be what? The cube root. And this will be 5q squared divided by 9p. So this is going to give us the value as cube root clears cube. Z will be equal to the cube root of 5q squared divided by 9p. So since we are given that our z is what we are looking for, our p is 3 and our q is 5, we can now simply substitute the value of q and p in order to find the value of z. So our z will be equal to the cube root of 5 multiplied by 5 squared, which is q, divided by 9 multiplied by 3. So what would this give us? This will give us a z to be equal to the cube root of 5 multiplied by 25 divided by 9 times 3 is going to give us 27. So we're going to simplify that. If we simplify that, we'll have our z to be equal to the cube root of 5 times 25 is going to give us 125 divided by 27. So you see, very easy. We can easily find the cube root of 125. The cube root of 125 is equal to 5, or simply we can, I love using this, we can make this to be equal to 5 to the power of 3, because 5 to the power of 3 is 125, and then we'll have this to be 3 to the power of what? 3. So this can be simplified further to give us z to be equal to the cube root of, according to the law of indices, this can be 5 divided by 3, right? All to the power of 3. So with this cube root can clear this cube root, this cube can clear that cube root, and then our z will be equal to 5 divided by 3. So the value of our z, as we are asked to look for from that expression, is 5 divided by 3. So our final solution to this question z is 5 divided by 3. So from the question II that is given to us, we are asked to find the value of z, and the value of z is equal to 5 divided by what? 3. So if you solve this question, you have been able to gather 8 marks, just 8 marks for yourself, and then you can move ahead to question number 2. I know you did enjoy watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more simplified NECO exam content, and don't forget to also share this video with friends and colleagues. Thanks so much for watching, and bye bye for now.